Hi everyone, welcome to Shift. Maybe you found us from Facebook or you're just hopping on our website. My name is Jackie and this is Renee here. We just want to welcome you to the video. You will see that we will have a series of videos really candid and openly talking about some not so easy to discuss things that women and men experience when it comes to their pelvic health. So this is the place to find all the taboo topics that a lot of people don't want to talk about, but it's really important that we start opening up the conversation. So this first video today, we are going to talk to you guys about potty posture. And not many people actually know that there is a better way to sit on the toilet when you are urinating or having a bowel movement to help empty your bladder and bowels.
Yeah, I think it's really important to point out that over the years, toilets have been made taller and taller so that it's easier for people to get up and down from the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, what that's done for people over time is actually made it more difficult to actually go to the bathroom. So when we talk about constipation or women who are experiencing pelvic organ prolapse, or pelvic pain issues, this can really come into play, or people who are just a little bit shorter than average. So when you have kind of an less than ideal potty posture, it can make it really difficult to adequately empty your bladder or bowels.
So you're not alone. If you're having difficulty like going to the bathroom, or if you're like you're fully being able to empty your bladder or your bowels, this does occur for many people. And sometimes they have to, especially with the bowels, utilize a method that's called splinting, where they actually insert their finger or use pressure over their vaginal area in order to complete the emptying process of their bowels. It happens, you're not alone if that's how you're able to empty your bladder, your bowels. It is what it is. But you could also try this potty posture to see if that helps you to empty a little bit better as well. When we talk about potty posture, we can utilize certain equipment to help us get in a good position. And we're gonna put some still images showing what those equipment is. It could be something as simple as a step stool, or they have a brand, we're not sponsored by this brand, but I'm just gonna throw it out there. The squatty potty is another thing that helps you get into that better position.
Yeah, so essentially what the squatty potty or any other type of step stool or whatever you choose to use, what it does is help bring your feet up, which essentially brings your knees up as well. Mm-hmm. And so you'll see in the photo that the best position to be in is really having your knees higher than your hips while you're sitting on the toilet. So that's step number one. Mm-hmm. Step number two is really getting your pelvis forward. And so the best way to do this is to avoid slouching on the toilet and rather sit up nice and tall. And the best way to really do that is bring your elbows forward onto your knees. And so by bringing the elbows forward onto your knees, it really brings the pelvis forward into the best position to help fully evacuate your bowels or your bladder.
Now, some people experience what we call post-void dribbling. So this is maybe you went to the bathroom and then you go to stand up and you leak a little bit. Whether it's a little bit or large amounts, leaking is not normal. It might be common and we hear our friends joke about it. It's not normal, and that's our body's way of telling us something, we need to pay attention, something's going on. So this is a great position. The potty posture position is great to see if you can fully empty that bladder if you're experiencing some of that post-void dribbling.
The other thing I like to bring up too is that this is really important for kids. Mm-hmm. So we think about toilets are typically made for adult-sized people. And so a lot of kids struggle with constipation. Oftentimes we hear people doing Miralax daily for their kids, even for adults. And thinking about how we can minimize the amount of drugs or other supplements that we need to take into our body, mm-hmm. Think of potty posture and what this can do for your kids as well. So take a look at how your kiddos' feet are hanging on the toilet, and maybe think about adding in like the squatty potty or some other stool to help lift their feet and bring their knees higher than their hips.
So the potty posture, it's a great low risk low budget, that's not the right way of saying it, but very financially friendly way of helping with some of your symptoms in a safe way. So check us out next time for another topic of open, candid discussions. We enjoyed talking to you today. Reach out if you have any questions. We're happy to help. There is no such thing as TMI when you're working with us, and we want to hear your story.